All right, let's talk about a really cool shortcut. How you can create these amazing visual notes, sketch notes, using AI, even if, like me, you can barely draw a stick figure.
You know that feeling, right? You're just drowning in information. You've got articles, videos, research. It's just this constant flood, and trying to actually remember the important stuff feels next to impossible.
But what if you could take all of that dense, complicated info and, just like that, turn it into a beautiful, clear visual summary? I mean, a single image that just makes everything click. And get this, you can do it in less than a minute. I'm serious, no drawing skills needed. This isn't just about saving time. It's a total game changer for how you can learn and share ideas.
So, how on earth does this work? Well, it all boils down to a super simple two-step process. The first step is all about getting the foundation right. We need a clear, solid explanation.
Okay, so for this, we're going to be using Google Gemini. And there are two little things you have to do to set it up right. First, make sure you activate thinking mode. That just helps the AI reason a little better. And second, this is really important, you have to use the same conversation thread for both steps. That way the AI remembers what you did in step 1.
The whole point of this first step isn't about the picture yet, not at all. It's just about getting the AI to give you a really clean, fluff-free explanation of your topic. This text is going to be the raw material for our sketchnote.
And here is the first prompt. Now, it looks pretty straightforward, but the real secret sauce is that last little bit. Defining the audience. Seriously, telling the AI if it's explaining something to a kid or to a rocket scientist is the one lever that controls everything. It's so simple, but it gets you the perfect text to start with.
All right, we've got our text. It's perfectly tailored. Now for the magic. Step 2 is where we take that plain text and turn it into a piece of visual art.
So with our explanation just sitting there in the chat, it's time to drop in the prompt that does all the heavy lifting. This next part is what makes the whole thing sing. And this is it, the magic prompt. The reason it works so well is because it is just so specific. It's not just asking for a drawing. It's basically acting like an art director. It's telling it the background, the exact art style, the specific color palette, the layout, even the aspect ratio. That level of detail is what gives you such great results every single time. Let's just break that down for a second, because it's packed with commands you can use. You've got the art style, graphic recording is a great one. You've got a specific color palette, it dictates a very clear layout, right? A central title with arrows connecting everything. It even specifies handwritten all caps text. Each one of those is a little lever you're pulling to design the final image.
Now, for one last really crucial step. This is a big one. After you paste in that magic prompt, you have to actually activate the Create Images option in the interface. If you forget to click that, all that beautiful prompting is just going to give you more text, not the visual you're waiting for. So don't forget that click.
Okay, so this two-step process is amazing for a single concept. But what if you're dealing with something way bigger? What if you have a 20-page article or a long YouTube video? Well, it turns out this exact same technique can summarize pretty much anything.
And this really shows you how versatile it is. I mean, the exact same two-prompt process can define one little term, or it can distill an entire 20-page PDF or a whole video. The method itself doesn't change at all, just what you feed it.
So how do you do it with a big document? It's almost too simple. Your first prompt just changes from explain to summarize. You just ask Gemini to summarize your PDF or video. Once it spits out that text, you run our magic prompt on it. That's it. Same process, just a much more powerful way to use it. So let's zoom out for a second. What does all this really mean for you? This isn't just some neat AI trick. It's basically a new visual superpower that can totally change how you learn and how you communicate ideas.
So think about your new toolkit. You can now create visual summaries in a snap. You don't need any artistic skill whatsoever. It works for pretty much any topic or any document. It's totally free to use, and you can download and share everything you create. And this entire toolkit is powered by just 2 simple prompts.
And if there's one thing to remember from all this, it's this quote that just nails it. It's ridiculously easy. That just sums it all up, right? The real power here is just how simple and accessible this is for literally anyone.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. Now that you have this tool, what's the first complex idea you're going to simplify? Thanks for diving in with us. We'll see you next time.